Hello, everybody. We started the week with 4 champions. They've all won before on House of Games. We will end the week with 1 champion at the end of today's show, taking home the golden trophy. Let's meet our champions for one final time, shall we? They are Lucy Porter, Jay McGuiness, Jan Ravens, and Nihal Arthanayake. Hello, everybody. Nice to have you back one final time. The first thing we're going to do is look at the weekly leaderboard. Double points Friday. There are 8 points for a win today, 6 for second, and so on. And in pole position, Lucy Porter, very much in pole position. She is not unassailable, I would say. Jay, you might have trouble assailing her. I will say that, but...
Not physically. That would be very easy.
That'd be... Really? Yeah. Just to let you know, that would be very easy indeed, Jay. Jay, I'd love to see you win a day today, and Nihal, I'd love to see you win a day as well.
Oh, I know.
It'd be nice, right? But also, if you win today, you could win the whole thing. Mathematically, it's possible.
I mean, and just to be clear, after the kind of repressed anger that you had from last time, does any of us want to be in the room if she's pipped to the post for a second time? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am a tiny ball of fury and rage, yes. You've identified that correctly.
Jan, still very much in with a shout of winning this trophy, but Lucy's had 3 wins, you've had 1. But double points Friday, it's a good day to win.
I know. Got tingles in my fingers.
But the 2 of you have been so close all week. Shall we take a look at today's prizes?
Yeah.
Because apart from the trophy, we're also going to give away our final golden prizes of the week.
It's the suitcase.
Watering can, salt and pepper shakers. We have the cocktail set, a tray, and a golden suitcase.
Whoa.
Jan, what do you think? What would you go for?
Well, it's almost definitely got to be the golden suitcase.
Has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I must be the only person in comedy that hasn't got a House of Games suitcase.
Yes, I think so. So it'd be nice to have one.
And
Nihal,
a gold one.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Suitcase?
I quite like the idea of the tray.
I think the tray is a bit of a winner,
Because,
actually.
But also, it wouldn't be used as a tray. It would, of course, be mounted on the wall.
OK, that's nice. Jay, what would you go for?
I am also on the golden suitcase bandwagon.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Lucy?
I'm going to be fighting for the tray.
Really?
You can use it every day. So last time, I got a cushion.
Yes.
And that is on the... So many of my friends have sat on your face. It has been a delight to see them enjoying that.
So we've got a couple of trays, we've got a couple of bits of luggage. That's what we're playing for. Most importantly, we're playing for that trophy. Who's going to be our champion of champions, I wonder? Let's do it, shall we? Somebody here is 5 rounds from glory. Let's find out who it's going to be with the first of those rounds. Hidden in plain sight. Lucy, we will start with you. Our category for this round is British historical figures. I will show you a clue to a British historical figure. The answer will also be written within that clue. It will be somewhere in the clue. So which historical figure is this? Just looking for surnames of the historical figures. After formulating the theory of universal gravitation, this scientist knew to never sit under an apple tree again.
Yep.
Yep.
That would be Newton.
And where is he?
He knew to never...
I mean, I essentially said Newton in the question.
Yeah.
Literally did.
It's not just written there.
Yeah, he literally
Is there. It is Isaac Newton. Big Isaac. Very well done. Jay, I have one for you. I cannot promise it will be as easy as that. Forgive me. If I tell you this Prime Minister is buried near Blenheim Palace at St Martin's Church, I'll wager you can guess his name.
OK.
Yeah.
Found him. There he is.
Found him.
Churchill is within Church and Isle.
Church and Isle. Churchill? It absolutely is. Very well done. Jan, I've hidden an historical figure from you. Forgive me, but hopefully you can find that figure. Following the Great Fire of London, this architect oversaw the slow renaissance of St Paul's Cathedral.
Wren in Slow Renaissance.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to look for it. Absolutely. Wren in Slow Renaissance. Christopher Wren.
Wow.
Well played. 3 from 3 in Nihal. Let's complete the set.
OK.
Here's yours. A red letter day in this naturalist calendar, winning the Copley Medal for his work on evolution.
So, calendar winning looks a lot to me like Darwin.
Looks like it to me as well. Darwin, well done. We're 4 from 4. Nicely played. Lucy, we're back to you with a different category. That category is tennis players.
Ooh.
Tennis players, surnames again. This player's rivalry with a Czech-born great seemed like it would go on forever, though it did eventually stop.
Now, yes. I think, is it Ever, though, is Evert, which is Chris Evert.
It's absolutely right.
Oh,
it is Chris
Gosh,
Evert.
that was hard.
Evert, though.
I don't know that.
Well done, Chris Evert. Jay, tennis player for you. Do you like your tennis? Excellent. Even if you haven't watched Wimbledon and never will, I'm sure you've heard of 2 champions with this surname.
I think I got handed a really simple one there, so thank you, House of Games gods. It's the Williams sisters who are in Will, I Am Sure.
Absolutely. I think, honestly, it was easy, but the question writers were so happy they'd hidden Williams over 4 separate words.
Right.
They thought, we've got to put this in. Jan, a tennis player, has been hidden, but who and where? As well as winning the so-called Battle of the Sexes, this player was #1 in the rankings many times.
Well, it was Billie Jean King who won the Battle of the Sexes, so I dare say it's in rankings.
There we go. Nice and simple. Sometimes they're just in one word. Ranking. Rankings contains a king, Billie Jean King. Now, final question. Nihal, we're 7 from 8.
Oh, mate, really?
We're 7 from 7. Are we going to go 8 from 8? I believe in Nihal. Do you believe in Nihal?
Yeah, I do.
100%.
Yeah. After reaching his first Wimbledon semi-final in 1998, this Brit then managed another 3. Sadly, though, he lost every time.
OK, I see this Brit, T, and then hen, and then man, as in Tim Henman.
Is it Henman? It is Henman. Very well done. Then managed.
Thanks for the belief,
you did it.
guys.
You did it. You did it. Very well done. 8 out of 8, everybody. It's a nice start to Friday, isn't it? This leaderboard is going to look boring. Is that the word I'm looking for? 2 points each. Very well done. A lovely start to the show. Shall we play a pairs game? Final pairs game of the week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. You spell terrible. Now, you're all last, essentially. Has anyone not chosen a partner this week? I think you've all chosen, haven't you?
I've chosen twice, I think.
Oh, have you? So someone hasn't
I
chosen.
haven't chosen.
You haven't chosen? Nihal, I will give you the honour on Friday of choosing your partner.
Well, I'll choose Lucy.
You're going to choose Lucy. So, Nihal and Jay, if you'll swap seats, please. Nihal and Lucy are a team.
Have a good one.
Jay and Jan are a team.
Hello again.
Okay, Jay.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
I'll try not to be a chain around your neck this time.
In this round, fingers on buzzers, everyone. I will ask you a question, buzz in and give me the answer. Your partner will then have to spell the answer for you to get a point. OK? Here's your first question. What is the state capital of Hawaii? Yes, Nihal.
It's Honolulu.
Honolulu is correct for the point. Lucy, can you spell Honolulu?
H-O-N-O-L-U-L-U.
Lovely. Well played, Honolulu. That was less terrifying as it went. I thought that was going to be impossible. As you go through, you think, oh, OK, maybe it's OK.
I was worried I was going to add an extra lu. Honolulu.
I thought it might be Honolulu. Yeah.
Honolulu.
Next one, fingers on buzzers. What word comes after Who Wants to Be A in the title of a quiz show that launched in 1998 with Chris Tarrant as its host? Yes, Lucy.
Millionaire.
Is correct for the points. Nihal, spell millionaire.
M-I-L-L-I-O-N-A-I-R-E.
Nice one. I briefly thought there were 2 N's in it, but I don't know why I thought that.
Like millennium. I can never spell millennium.
Yeah, very well done. Another point to Nihal and Lucy. Next question. Which palace and fortress in Granada, Spain, was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984? That is Lucy.
Alhambra?
Alhambra is correct. Nihal, for the point, can you spell Alhambra?
A-L-H-A-M-B-R-A.
Alhambra, making it look easy. This round very rarely looks easy. It's looking easy today. Next question. Julia Roberts played the title role in the 2000 film Erin what? Yes, Lucy.
Brockovich.
Is correct. Nihal, for the point, can you spell Brockovich?
B-R-O-C-K-E.
Oh, is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
Is it O? It must be O, I guess. And has it got an H on the end or not? Is it just V-I-C? Got an H, has it? No? Yes, it does have an H. There you go. Brockovich, well done if you got that at home. Next one. What is the surname of the former BBC political editor Laura, who began hosting a Sunday morning show in 2022? Yes, Lucy.
Koonsberg.
Koonsberg is correct for the point. Nihal. Spell Koonsberg.
K-U-E-N-N.
It is not, I'm afraid. Let's take a look.
It's two S's.
There you go. Yeah, it was, you know what? It was going to be two somethings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Two S's. That's a tricky one.
I was so confident I'd get that.
Next question. Which word for a stamp collector comes from ancient Greek? Yes, Lucy.
Philatelist.
Philatelist is correct. For the point, Nihal, can you spell philatelist?
P-H-I-L-A-T-E-L-I-S-T.
Well,
Correct. Very well done.
Nice work.
Final question in this round. Can Jan and Jay get one? Which egg-based dish resembling a Spanish omelette has a name derived from an Italian word meaning to fry? That is Lucy.
Frittata.
Frittata is correct. Nihal, for a point, can you spell frittata?
F-R-I-T-T-A-T-A.
Beautiful, lovely.
Well done.
Very well played. What a team. What a team at the end of the week. Nihal and Jay, if you will swap back, please. Exhibition
Apologies
stuff
again.
there.
yeah.
From Lucy and Nihal.
It was just whether it was going to be two T's or one T in frittata.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
But has it destroyed the show as a contest? I wonder. There is a big, big lead now, a huge swing in there. Jay and Jan have 2 points each. Jan has a lot of catching up to do now. Lucy and Nihal, 7 points each. Very well done. Lucy looking very, very strong now for the title. 3 rounds to go, though. You never know. You never know.
You
It's a
never
big
know.
lead, though. Our next round is the backwards round. In this round, I read the questions backwards. You have to give me your answers backwards. So if I ask your name, you would say McGuiness J. Buzzers on fingers. Character cartoon agent secret witch of sidekick thee is Penfold. Yes, Nihal.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Nope, time you out.
Gosh, no.
Lucy.
Mouse danger.
Mouse danger. Oh, danger mouse. Mouse danger. Question next. Wales, South and Essex both in Setties, Jones, Ruth and Corden James by written sitcom British which? Yes, Jay.
Stacey and Gavin.
Stacey and Gavin is correct. Question next. Snicket Lemony by series book Children's, which in volume first the is beginning bad the. Good luck, Lucy.
Events unfortunate of series A.
Is correct. Events unfortunate series A. A series of unfortunate events. Question next. Song this of title thee is what? Yes, no.
Enough can't.
Incorrect. I'm so sorry. Anybody else fancy it, Jay?
Enough get, can't just.
When I'm with you.
It is Depeche Mode, just can't get enough. Question final. Anfield at Gate Shankly, famous the Into Built is song which of title thee? Yes, Nihal.
Alone, walk, never, you'll.
Correct. You'll never walk alone becomes alone, walk, never you'll. That is the end of that round. Let's take a look at our leaderboard, shall we? Jan still on 2, Jay is up to 4, Nihal is on 8, Lucy Porter, 9 points.
Wow, he's coming up top there, guys.
Looking good. 2 rounds to go on this week's House of Games. Just 2 rounds before we give away our golden trophy. Who is it going to? Our next round is... But what's the question? Now, in this round, good news, I'm going to give you the answers. The answers are... Vortigern and Rowena, $65,275, Amphibia and Gunter. Nihal, I wonder if you could choose an answer for Lucy.
$65,275.
OK, that's your answer. But what's your question? It's one of these 3. Is it... What is the maximum fine for owning a pet rabbit in the Australian state of Queensland? What is the price of the most expensive vacuum cleaner, according to the Guinness World Records? Or how much did one of Justin Timberlake's fans pay for a half-eaten piece of French toast left behind by the singer after a radio interview in 2000?
They're all so good.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing when they write these, don't they?
The question writers, yeah.
Yeah.
The Toms.
They are genius, right. I mean, they famously are very down on rabbits in Australia.
They are,
I could imagine that is quite a hefty fine. Or vacuum cleaner. I don't think it's... I'm going to knock out Timberlake.
That's like one of those kind of... Now you have to fight.
Yeah.
One of those kind of celebrity scraps. Yes. I'm going to knock out Timberlake.
Yeah. Me and him in a cage. That'll happen.
Yeah.
I am going to go for the... vacuum cleaner, I think.
You're going to go with vacuum cleaner. What do we reckon at home? Would you go for that? Would you go for something different? So your answer is $65,275. Is your question the one about the vacuum cleaner? It is not. It is not. We don't hand it over, but what would we go for here, do you think? I mean, the rabbits, they are down on them, aren't they?
Oh, it's dollars as well, isn't it, I guess?
Oh, yeah, OK, Aussie dollars.
Aussie dollars, yeah.
Interesting. OK, let's find out. What was the question? It was the maximum fine for owning a rabbit. I think they've got a fence across the whole middle of Australia, haven't they? A rabbit-proof fence to stop them or something like that, isn't it? Something like that.
There's a movie about it, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a film about it, isn't there? Yeah, I don't know, somewhere or other.
Watership Down Under.
Oh, it was... You know what? It was worth you coming. Jan, could you choose an answer for Jay, please?
Oh. Amphibia.
Amphibia. Jay, your answer is amphibia.
Gotcha.
But what is your question, I wonder?
I mean,
Jan,
which would you prefer?
No, brilliant.
It's not the most onerous task I give you during the week. I'll give you that, Jan. But it has to be done. Which 1972 horror film starring Oscar nominee Sam Elliott is set on an island infested by killer frogs, snakes and lizards? What was the name of the character played by Warwick Davis in the Doctor Who episode Nightmare in Silver? Or what was the name of the perfume released by Kermit the Frog in the 1990s?
These are excellent.
These are so good.
How can you pick? They're all so good. OK.
Good.
We're all hoping it's the last one, aren't we?
Yeah, let's take a punt on Kermit.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
A bit
That
of fun,
sounds
isn't it?
fun. Yeah.
What do you reckon? You agree or disagree? Amphibia is your answer. Kermit the Frog, is that the question? It is the question.
Oh,
Excellent.
But they're great.
Apparently on the box it said pour homme, pour femme et pour frog. Jay, you have another job now, which is to choose an answer for Jan.
I'll give you a Gunther.
Gunther, thank you.
Thanks for leaving me with the last one. Wow.
So Gunther is your answer, but what is your question? Is it... Between 1777 and 1873, what was the main unit of currency in Sweden? What is the name of the German Shepherd dog who reportedly inherited $65 million from his owner in 1992? And what does the G stand for in the name of Ooh Ah Just a Little Bit singer, Gina G?
Oh, wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one, isn't it?
Gina, Gunter. No.
I mean...
Well, I don't think it's the currency. I'm sort of... I don't know why. When they all came up, I was kind of drawn to the shepherd dog.
It'd be a good name for a German Shepherd dog, wouldn't it?
Would it?
Gina Gunter. I mean, the thing is, if you were called
UK,
Gina Gunter, you would abbreviate it to Gina G, wouldn't you?
100%.
You know. But I sort of want to, I sort of want to go for Gina G. But I'll go for the shepherd dog.
Yeah, go for the shepherd dog. What do we think at home on this one? I want to hear the story if it is the shepherd dog.
Yeah.
The answer is Gunter is the question about the German shepherd dog. It is.
Wow.
Very well played.
Oh, what a guess.
Very nice.
We knew.
Apparently, the dog used the money to buy a villa from Madonna. Wow. In 2000. Listen, I'm assuming there was a human involved. I'm assuming the dog didn't walk into the estate agent.
Yes.
And go, I'll take it.
All right, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. So whoever was in charge of Gunter essentially made a load of money. Gina G's surname, Gina Gardner. Is
Gina Gardner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again,
not a pop star type.
Yeah.
Lucy, I have a job for you, if you choose to accept it. But would you choose an answer for Nihal?
It feels like a Vortigern and Rowena.
Vortigern and Rowena. If they are the two puppies of Gunter who inherited the villa. So Vortigern and Rowena is your answer, Nihal, but what is your question? Which piece of music by Prokofiev is the theme tune for the BBC series The Apprentice? Which 1796 play that was claimed to be a newly discovered work by Shakespeare was in fact a hoax by the forger William Henry Ireland? Which characters are played by James Nesbitt and Evangeline Lilly in the 2013 film The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug?
It doesn't sound Tolkien-esque. Vortigern and Rowena doesn't, to me.
I hear you.
So I'm counting out the last one. Oh, I don't watch The Apprentice, but I do like the idea of William Henry Ireland, just because I kind of want that to be true.
Yeah.
I want that to be true.
Should we go with that?
Yeah, let's just do that.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think I'd go for that. Would you go for that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Prokofiev fans will be really angry if it's Prokofiev.
I think the Prokofiev, I think we know, I think it's quite famous,
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
think it's famous. Let's find out, shall we? Your answer is Vortigern and Rowena. Is your question about the fake Shakespeare play? It is. Very nicely done. Absolutely right. The music is Dance of the Nights from Romeo and Juliet, the Prokofiev. Boffa and Toriel were those characters at the bottom. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our leaderboard for one final time before we play our final round. Jan has been a champion across a week before. She's been a champion this week as well. I fear today may not be her day.
Not my day.
3 points. Jay has got 5 points. If he wants to win, he's going to have to go at some in our answer smash. But we have two joint leaders. Lucy, who is unbelievably good at answer smash.
I know.
And Nihal, who has answered one answer smash all week and got it wrong. He currently has a record of -1. But listen, that's the point. That's the point of dreaming. If extraordinary stories happen,
It would be the
maybe
best.
one's going to happen today. Let's find out, shall we? As we play. Answer smash. One final time. Fingers on buzzers, please, everybody. Your first category is inflatable things. There'll be a clue above. What is the largest and lowest pitched musical instrument in the brass family? Yes, that is Jan.
Tubaloon.
Tubaloon is correct. Well done. Tuba and balloon. Tubaloon. Next one. Which 1968 Broadway production featuring the songs Aquarius and I Got Life was subtitled The American Tribal Love Rock Musical? Yes, that's Lucy.
Hairbed.
Hairbed? It is hair, and airbed is hairbed. Next one. In which sitcom do Tom Rosenthal and Simon Bird play brothers who attend a weekly family meal at their parents' house? Yes, Lucy.
Friday Night Dinner Tube.
Friday Night Dinner Tube.
Oh,
Friday Night Dinner and then a tube. Friday Night Dinner Tube. Next category. British bands will be the pictures. Which 1978 picture book by Raymond Briggs was adapted into an animated film featuring the song Walking in the Air? Yes, that is Jan.
The Snow Manic Street Preachers.
The Snow Manic Street Preachers. It is the Snowman Manic Street Preachers, the Snow Manic Street Preachers. Next one. Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot includes a poem with the title Macavity the what? Yes, that is Lucy.
Mystery Catatonia.
Is absolutely right. The Mystery Cat and Catatonia, Mystery Catatonia. Next question, next band. A person who makes a bad situation worse is colloquially said to add what to injury? Yes, Lucy.
Insultravox.
Is it Insultravox? It is Insult and Ultravox, Insultravox. They've been on the show a lot, Ultravox, I have to say.
This means nothing to me.
Any more? We have no more. We are done. We're done. I think we all know what's happened.
We have to bow down.
What a performance across the week from Lucy. She can do very little wrong. Jan, you got a win in, but it has been a dominant performance. Our champion on Friday is Lucy Porter. Lucy, you win yourself another prize. Which of these would you like? Ooh.
I see.
Yeah, now.
When it comes to the crunch. No, I think the tray.
You're going to go for the tray?
Gonna stick with the tray.
I mean,
Your
listen,
house is just
okay.
got Richard
I tell you what, no.
every room.
I will take the suitcase. I'm
Take
changing
the
my mind.
suitcase.
I'm going to take the suitcase.
Golden suitcase goes to Lucy Porter.
Oh, well done.
There's something else going to Lucy Porter, is there not? You are all winners. Thank you all so much for coming back as well. It's really competitive with all winners, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
What a
great
week
fun.
of quizzing. Been amazing stuff. But we have only one champion of champions taking home a golden trophy. And, of course, it is Lucy Porter. Well played, Lucy. Big win in the end. Congratulations, Lucy.
It's been a pleasure.
Very, very
Real
well
victory
played.
was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, wasn't it just? Thank you all so much. It's been so lovely having you back. It's much appreciated. Champions all. And Lucy, congratulations, champion of champions. Been lovely to have you here all week. Been lovely to have your company as well on the House of Games.
I mean, it's a dream come true. The first thing I'm going to do is, when I'm allowed to, is tell Miles Jupp, who has been taunting me with his...
Oh.
He's got a trophy and I haven't, and...
He's got a golden trophy, Miles. Do you know, I got a message from Miles the other day saying, are you going to do a champion of champion of champions?